A big hockey series between NMU and Michigan Tech is coming up. Ansley Watson is at Michigan Tech this morning to learn more about how they're getting ready for the home game on Saturday. Morning, Ansley.
Good morning, Vicki. Yesterday, I was at NMU talking about how they're hosting on Friday night against Tech, and I was joined by a special friend. Well, this morning, I'm also joined by a special friend. Here it is, Blizzard. Thanks for being with me, buddy. Hi. You'll get to see Blizzard Saturday night when NMU comes here to play against Tech. Now, both games are at 7 p.m., and if you can't make it to the Tech game on Saturday, that's going to be aired on our sister station, Fox UP. But as always, we're going to be joining up with the coach this morning to talk about what he's excited about, what they can anticipate, and of course, Blizzard's going to be hanging out with us all morning long, so it's going to be a fun morning. Stay with us. Reporting live in Houghton, Ansley Watson, TV6 News.
All right, sounds like another fun morning. Thank you very much, Ansley. As we're starting up the day, I know she was a little concerned when she left because we did pick up some snow overnight. That's pretty much let up now, though.
Yeah.
Welcome back, 12 after the hour. Michigan Tech hosting the second hockey game of the rival series this weekend. Ansley Watson is at Tech learning more about what they've got in store. Good morning, Ansley.
Good morning, Vicki. Oh, it's been a fun morning with Blizzard joining us today at Michigan Tech. Hey, bud. It's just been so great. Also, assistant coach here, Joe Shawn. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Oh, absolutely. So Saturday, that's when NMU comes here to play against Tech. But first of all, let's just talk about your season in general so far. What's been the outlook?
Well, it's been a good year. We started out slow. We had a lot of young guys that had to get a lot of minutes in, and we had to establish some goaltending and things like that. And we got off to a slow start and had a great run in the middle. And other than a hiccup against Bemidji a couple weeks ago, we've had a good run. We've had some ties in there and things in the second half, but we've put together some wins and gotten ourselves in a good position. And now this weekend we're looking forward to doing a good job getting ourselves positioned where we want to be for the playoffs.
Was there any particular game that stood out or a memorable play from a particular player at all?
I think that the game that I think that really showed us where we're at and what we're capable of was at Notre Dame. The second night at Notre Dame, we won a good game there. I believe it was 4-2. We played good. It was coming off the GLI. We had a good GLI. Basically 2 shutouts. We lost an overtime game to Western in the championship and played well at that time, and then followed that up with a good trip against a good team in a good environment. So I think the Notre Dame game showed our guys what they could do and got them settled in a bit.
Now, Saturday night is senior night, right?
Yes.
You have 8 seniors on the team.
Yes.
That's a pretty large senior class.
Yeah, seven available to play. One, Brent Baltus developed a blood clot during our Alaska trip from the flying. So he's been out for a good portion of the year. And this is a good class. Mel mentioned this week how our senior class has more wins than any team in Michigan Tech. Since 1982, that's a long time. So it's been a great class. They've done a good job for us. The whole class stuck together, which is kind of odd a little bit, where they haven't lost any soldiers. They're all here. So it's been a great class. They've done a great job for us. Yeah,
I was reading that since you said the 1980s. It was like 93 wins, and this class playing together has won 83 games. That's incredible.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I'm sure the guys probably look up to this class too.
Yeah, they've done it. Their leadership has been outstanding. They've done a great job all in all, like right on through. They've all contributed in a big way to us. From Leibinger moving to forward, Neville Sturos, they've all done a great job. Our defenseman Watson, our captain, they've all been great.
Well, when we come back, we'll talk more specifically about Saturday night's game against NMU. And Blizzard, I'm sure you're just pumped. You're ready to get that crowd rowdy, aren't you? You're going to do a great job. I'm so excited for that game. Stay with us, guys. If you can't make it to that game, that will be aired on our sister station, Fox UP. Reporting live in Houghton, Ansley Watson, TV6 News.
All right, thank you very much, Ansley. Having too much fun again this morning. And, of course, we've got that big game that's coming up tonight for the basketball teams.
Yeah, 2 games for the women and men tonight on Fox UP as well.
The final regular season rivalry hockey series between Michigan Tech and NMU is this weekend with Saturday night's game in Houghton. Ansley is at Tech this morning learning more about this big series. Good morning, Ansley.
Good morning, Andrew. It's going to be so exciting. Come Saturday evening at 7, this place is going to be packed. It's going to be rowdy. Blizzard over here, he's going to be in the stands getting the crowds pumped, aren't you? He's ready. He's ready. Assistant coach Joe Shawn is joining me this morning, and let's just talk about that NMU Tech game. You guys are playing at NMU Friday. Yep. What are you anticipating from that game?
Well, it's going to be a great environment. There's a lot on the line. You know, there's a few dynamics. It's going to be a great weekend for hockey enthusiasts because playoff positioning's on the line. We're battling. Everybody wants to make the spot that they're going to make. So there's that element in. It's a rivalry weekend, which is a huge deal. We always have a great following there. It'll be full house in Marquette. I know we travel well over there, and I know that they're bringing buses here, so there'll be that added excitement. And if you didn't have that senior weekend, I'm sure they'll have their senior weekend there on Friday. We'll have ours here on Saturday, so there'll be family and friends here as well. So there'll be a lot of excitement. The people are looking forward to it. There's playoff positioning at stake, and it'll be a lot of fun.
Absolutely. I've got to mention, though, we got some players behind us. This isn't Michigan Tech practicing. This is the Houghton High School. They're getting ready for their upcoming games, but you guys, you're in the playoffs, correct?
Yes.
And that starts next week?
Yeah, we'll host the first round series here, and then depending on where we finish and what happens in the second round, we're currently in second place. We want to hold that, and then we'd have a second round series here as well if we were to get by the first round series 2 out of 3 next weekend. If we finish in third place, if we don't have success this weekend, we may be traveling the following weekend. So we want to play at home. It's important. We do well here. Our fans are great here. They get us. They give us an extra element. So that's what our goal is. So we have a lot on the line as well, as does Northern. They're playing to make the playoffs. So.
Blizzard, you're cracking me up over here. I love the enthusiasm. It's amazing. Coach, what are you trying to tell the guys before this upcoming weekend, or what are they looking forward to?
Yeah, there's not much that needs to be said. There's a lot of excitement. Like I said, you have rivalry to start with. There's always a big rivalry. There's always a lot of energy playing against Northern Michigan. It's the last weekend at home regular season for the seniors. It's a big time for them, and a big series on the road, and then you have playoffs. So there's no motivation that needs to be done there. That'll come from within. Our biggest deal is coming off an off weekend is having the best start that we can have on Friday night. Northern Michigan's been good. They're just coming off setting a national record for 5 consecutive shutouts going into last weekend. That was snapped. You got to get at their goaltender. He's very good. They have scoring, so we have to show up to play, and we want to make sure we do that right out of the gate.
Talk about your seniors. It's senior night. You have 8 seniors in the class. 7 are playing. What would you like to say about them?
Our seniors have been absolutely outstanding since I've been here. Every day they bring it. They've been a great example for the underclassmen. They set the tempo extremely well, and they've really helped put Michigan Tech back on the map. So they've been absolutely phenomenal. I've learned a lot from them, and it's been a pleasure to be around them.
Coach Blizzard, thank you both so much for joining us this morning. Friday night at NMU, they play Tech at 7, then come here to Houghton, and Tech hosts NMU again at 7. That game here at Tech will be aired on our sister station, Fox UP. Reporting live in Houghton, Ansley Watson, and we'll be back with more of your TV6 Morning News after the break.